All right, folks, a couple of minutes late here. I had a couple of issues. It happens. Let's see. I know some of y'all are watching the games that are going on. It looks, man, I'm telling you, Georgia's about to go down, it looks like, unless they've had a couple of miracles already. We'll see what they do. Good gosh. Woo. Man, he got, oh, no. Good. There, interception. I missed that. Oh, dude got a piece of it. That's why. Oh, man. Ole Miss got the ball. Looks like Georgia is probably going to go down. They're down 12. So, I don't know if that's not necessarily good for Tennessee. I think we wanted rid of Ole Miss, but it is what it is. They're playing well. They've really outplayed Georgia big time. Big time. Let's see what else is going on with the games out there. Let's see. We've got, of course, the Georgia game. Indiana's only up by 2 against Michigan. They're undefeated, number 8. Iowa State looks like they're pretty much beat. They're down 10. Well, not necessarily. They still got the ball. Oh, Kansas just intercepted it. So that takes care of Iowa State. They're done. That gives them a second loss. Clemson's looks like they're going to beat Virginia Tech. They've already got 2 losses. Colorado's in a dogfight with Texas Tech. They just scored, and they're up by 4 with 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Of course, our Vols are getting ready to tee it up here in about 30. So it's been very eventful. And, of course, Miami got beat. The other undefeated team out there, they're gone. They got a loss. They're not out of the playoff, though. Heck of a ball game. This Georgia game surprised me. I thought Georgia would handle them a little bit better, but Ole Miss at home, they're playing well. Let's see. Yeah, that was a huge play. That interception's monstrous. And that wasn't Beck's fault. The dadgum lineman hit it. It's normally completely his fault. He's been throwing so many INTs. They've really been careful with him. That's one of the reasons they've only scored 10 points. He looks like a different quarterback out there. He looks very conservative. Oh, yeah. Everybody's ready. Folks, I've told you this. I know some of y'all are like, don't look past Mississippi State. I have not. Even though we're favored by 25 points, because we lost to Arkansas, I've told you every game after that is pretty much there is no tomorrow. So you know what's coming.
He's hooking. He's hooking. Damn, Ron, come on. What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. So, yeah, you got to win every single game. That's just the way that it is. See all we got in here. Oh, and we got tons of folks in here. Let's see here. Golden. I've been keeping my eye on you. You've been coming in late sometimes. Stingray, one of my most consistent folks out there. You and Slim, y'all kind of got the party started. Julie's been hanging in. Let's see. Cup, where's Cup? Let's see. Yeah. I would agree with that. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So Ole Miss got the ball. 7 minutes left. They're going to try to run the clock out, which good luck. Georgia's going to throw everything they got at him. Kirby Smart's over there losing his mind. Miami has been holding on. They've won 3 in the last minute. They've been kind of playing with fire, and they got it. And Indiana's up 2 on Michigan. Indiana's got the ball 35, 3rd and 11. Oh, he's going to get away. Oh. And he's sacked. So Michigan might beat them. That's another undefeated team. So we'll see how it plays out. Let's see. Fame on roster. Is that rooster or roster? Where's Purnell? I see Purnell in here. That is a great name, Purnell. Wasn't there a Purnell's Old Folks Sausage or something? Maybe I've got that confused. Or maybe that was Purnell was the guy that founded it or something. Seems like there's a Sausage Company by Purnell. All right, Ole Miss. Oh, that's got to be pass interference. No, they didn't call it. Probably not catchable. Indiana. They're all pumped up. All right, so we've got 23 minutes before Tennessee tees it up against Mississippi State. I feel really good about this game. It's at home. It's going to be loud as crap. You know what an advantage Neyland Stadium is. My gosh, it's 10 points playing there. And our offense, our receivers need to start catching the ball because Nico's he's putting it on the money. Just catch the damn ball. That's what he needs to do. Because I think Nico, oh my gosh. Look at dude with a sprained ankle running 30 yards. That was oh crap, what's his name? Dart. Jackson Dart just took off. Nobody expected that. He's got a sprained ankle. They got it taped up so heavily. He can run straight though. When they got those sprained ankles, they can sometimes just run straight, which is pretty much, oh man, good run, dude. Of course, they probably got him all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Let's see. So, yeah, they've got – if they go in and score this thing – well, it's only 5 minutes left. So, they're in great shape. They don't need to do anything crazy. Georgia still got all 3 of their timeouts. Yeah, they need to just go ahead and score. Oh, crap. Ole Miss for 8. Georgia may be – they're on their heels bad. I haven't seen too many fake injuries out of Lane. I think Sankey has put a stop to it. He doesn't want to be known as I think it's probably the best thing could have happened to the dude because he was really, his reputation, he doesn't have a good reputation anyway. But it was really making him look like a fool. Yeah, Georgia, I tell you, Ole Miss has outplayed them badly. I mean, it hadn't even been that close as far as the stats are concerned. Let's see here. Yeah, Georgia's about giving up. They're running it down their throats now. I think Georgia's defense is about done. They know they can't win. They need a fumble bad. Let's see what else we got going on in the games here. All right, we got Indiana up 2. The Iowa State's done. They're 7-1, so they're out of the playoff completely. Clemson's trying to hang on to a playoff possibility. It's going to be tough with the 2 losses they've got. One's against Georgia. The other one's Louisville. That's not depends on how Louisville finishes, but that's not a good loss. Colorado's looks like they're going to win the game against Texas Tech, keeping their very slim playoff chances alive. And Miami hurt their playoff chances big time today. I mean, big time. That was a huge loss for Miami. They're fortunate to only have 1, though, because they've really played. South Carolina, let me check on South Carolina. Yeah, where is that game? That's because they're not in the top 25. That's why. Let me get into this here. Let me go into the SEC. All right. Let's see. Yeah, they're up 21-7 on Vanderbilt with 1 minute to go, and they've got the ball. So they're in pretty good shape. Pretty snazzy. Looking for Nico to throw for at least 300 yards tonight. We need him to really ball out because we got to play Georgia after that. So we need his confidence super high because if Georgia loses this game, which it looks like they're almost certainly going to do, Georgia's going to be their backs against the wall at home. I mean, we're going to get everything they got and more. I can promise you. I mean, they're done if they lose to us, regardless of what we do tonight. So I'm sure you saw the Florida game. Florida's got their water boy in there playing quarterback, their 3rd-string freshman. There was no chance. They had 0 chance. And, of course, he played exactly the way you'd expect him to. There was no way that DJ Lagway was going to be able to tee it up today. When you do a hamstring injury like he had, no chance. Yeah. Nico needs to listen to Heupel.
Because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
And every bit of that's true. He's plenty good. He's plenty good enough. I mean, we're seeing the talents. He's developing very quickly. I've been really pleased. The last 6 quarters, the second half of the Alabama game changed him. When he came out of that injury tent, he was a different guy, telling you. He was ready. He was like, okay, I'm done playing. I'm going to play like I know how to play. And ever since then, he's played fantastic. The Kentucky game, he should have had 400 yards and multiple touchdowns. He just, he can't catch the ball for him. All right, so crap. Michigan's got a punt, and they've got – dang, there's only 5 minutes left, so Michigan's got to stop them and get the ball back. We'll see. Michigan, I wonder why they're struggling so much. Right now is when I'd play my clip. Sign Steeler guy. They're nothing without Connor Stallions. They're not. So I guess we know why they were good. Oh, that makes the Michigan people so mad. But, I mean, they weren't very good. Connor Stallions shows up. They have 3 great years. They fire him, and now they've lost, going on 5 games. And they're not done yet. I mean, they may not. Who knows? They may not get to a playoff. You never know. Don't they still – they got to play Ohio State. That's going to be an L. We got a big game with LSU and Alabama tonight. That's a monster game. That's an elimination game. Whoever loses, gone. Toast. So, man. And it's at LSU. Man, oh, man, those folks are going to be toasty. They're going to be fired up. All right, folks. Ole Miss got the ball 2nd and goal from the 7. If they score here, it's over. Georgia's got their 2nd loss. Ole Miss survives and moves towards the possible playoff berth. We'll see. I don't – Georgia needs a miracle. They need a fumble and, I don't know, pick 6. But I can't imagine Ole Miss they need a scoop and score. And Lane, he's not gonna be totally conservative. If he needs to, he will throw the ball. He doesn't need to right now. It's only second down. He needs to throw it. I would probably just run it up the middle and make Georgia use a timeout. Because even if they stop you, kick the field goal, you're up 15. They're going to have no timeouts left with like 3 minutes to go. I don't think there's any way they can score 2 touchdowns. They'd have to get an onside kick too. So, yeah, there's no point in taking a risk here. I would just run the ball twice. If you make it, it's over. If you get a touchdown. If you don't, you kick the field goal. So, and Lane has not beaten a top 5 team ever down there. So this is a monster game for him. All right, 2nd down and on the 7-yard line. Jackson Dart in the shotgun hands it off up the middle. Nothing, absolutely nothing. They're trying to strip the ball from him. He won't allow it. So now we've got 3rd and 7. Clock is ticking. They've called a timeout, 3:26. All right, so that's that. We'll be waiting a minute on this. Probably a 30-second timeout, I would guess. Kirby's over there. I think Kirby pretty much knows he's toast. He's going to, making $13 million a year, though, he's going to go ahead and coach it through. You might as well. Mississippi State's, their starting quarterback got knocked out about, 5-6 weeks ago. So they've got their backup in. He's a pretty good quarterback. He's a young guy. Let's see. Lose to Kentucky and then beat Georgia. Now, who would do that? Oh. Ole Miss. They shouldn't have lost to Kentucky. That 4th down by Brock Vandegrift was a dadgum miracle. And gosh, Ole Miss had so many fake injuries in that game. That was unbelievable that Kentucky won that game. That was back before Sankey put his foot down with the Kiffin rule. That's what they should. Why don't they call it the Kiffin rule? So everybody knows why it had to be introduced. The Lane Kiffin rule. All right. 3rd down and 7. Jackson Dart. You've got to be kidding me, Jackson. You got a sprained ankle. What are you going to do? Run over the damn lineman? You could have at least got into the center of the field for the kicker. All right, so Georgia uses all their timeouts, so they're out of those. There's 3:25 to go. Kick the field goal, you're up 15, and then just, Georgia has to have a miracle on top of a miracle. Oh, Indiana. Indiana's offense is pretty darn good. I've been watching a lot of this game. They haven't scored that many points, but that quarterback's solid. Michigan's got all 3 timeouts. There's 4 minutes left. Oh, Indiana's all the way down to the 28. Michigan's 28. This is an important game because they're undefeated. Oh, that's a loss. All right, so 2nd and 10 for Indiana. And here comes the kicker, Ole Miss. That, like I said, that should put them up 15. They should be fine. They should be golden. Are you ahead of me, Bo, by 10 or 15 seconds? Because I'm watching it on my cable, which should be. Oh, yeah. Everybody knows he cheats. Or he did. I don't know if he's cheating now. He hadn't had a whole lot of fake injuries, though. Let's see. Surely, Bo, you're not that far ahead of me. You can't be a minute ahead of me. Boop, that is right down the middle. Okay, 15 point. You are. Man, I'm on dadgum Comcast. Xfinity. It's not like I'm on some slow service. Maybe I am. You're ahead 12 seconds. How are you ahead 12 seconds? That's not fair. I pay a lot for this crap too. Oh, man, you may be then. 12 seconds is a lot. And even my internet, maybe my internet's faster with the, I could get it on YouTube, I guess. I don't like being behind. Makes me feel like Carolina Jackpot. He's always behind whenever he does his live stuff. Let's see. All right, so they're down 15 with 3. Man, so they've got to score a touchdown, then do an onside kick, and then score another touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't like their chances. They've got to have so many things happen their way. Yeah. Ole Miss has outplayed them. And I got to give Jackson Dart some credit playing with a sprained ankle. And they brought in that backup quarterback who was a 3-star, by the way. And he took him right down the field, left-handed dude, and played great. Redshirt freshman, I looked him up. He had an 88 rating. He was a 3-star. And he looked good, and a lefty. I'm left-handed too, so I always like seeing a lefty. They do look weird out there, though. They sling that thing. Yeah. I tell you, I'm almost wondering at some point if they don't think about going to Gunner Stockton. Isn't that the backup Gunner? And they've also got Jaden Rashada. I mean, I don't know if they would do that against us. If they would, I doubt they'd switch. But he's not played a very good game. All right. Oh, God. What is that? What are you doing? What are you doing? It looked like he was trying to flip it to his other guy. That was weird. Extremely weird. All right. Indiana. Oh, he should have caught that. Oh, he lost it. Yep. Looking at the Indiana game. Indiana, that would have put it away right there, just about. Oh, that was off. Man, he pushed off the defensive guy. That should have been offensive pass interference on Indiana. All right, Georgia's, I know they're going to try some trick play, I guess. Let's see what they do here. Carson Beck back. Oh, no, and a fumble too? You got to be kidding me, Frank. Yep, it's over. Ole Miss wins. That's that. Lane Kiffin finally gets a top 5 win, and Ole Miss survives. And Georgia's now on the chopping block. Woo! Man, talking about the parity this year has been incredible. That's what NIL does. It's taken so much of the talent and it's spreading it all over the place. So now Georgia they still have a talent advantage, but instead of it being this big, it's about this big. Same with Alabama. Alabama used to be this much. Now it's about this much. It's one of the reasons why Nick Saban, he hightailed it. He was like, Plus, he's getting older. But he realized it wasn't going his way. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I've got my 6 titles there in Alabama, plus my 1 in LSU, so heck with it. Carson Beck he's not looking so good. I tell you, if I was an NFL GM, I'd be lowering him on my list. I thought he had a chance to win a Heisman this year, but it hadn't worked out so well. Gosh. Yeah, that game's toast. They're just running the ball now. All right, so Indiana's up 20-15 against Michigan. They've got to kick off. There's 2.5 minutes left. And Michigan can't throw the ball forward. They're living in 1912 when all you did was do a shuttle pass. I don't know how in the world they didn't have a quarterback. And you know, NIL exists. It's just unbelievable. All right. Michigan, this is it. You're 5-4. If you don't win this game, you're not going to a bowl game, which you're getting ready to get punished by the NCAA anyway. It might be a blessing to you. You can just go ahead and take the bowl ban and be done with it, plus the scholarships and all the other crap, and pay about a $10 million fine. Because you're not going to any playoff anytime in the next couple of years. That's for sure. Let's see what they do here. They're on the 20-yard line. Got their, oh, God, what a pass. I mean, it's just, I couldn't make a better pass than that, but I could at least try. That's just weak. God, he threw it in the dirt. God dug it out, though. All right, where are we at here? We got 6 minutes to go. All right, y'all give me your score estimations. Give me your predictions. I'm going to go 37-13. 37-13. Y'all tell me what you think. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. They'll have to pawn that Lambo. Now, I think the NIL money is guaranteed for him. Ford has got, man, you know the clock runs all the time now. It's kind of hard to make that work. Slim, 42-17. I almost went with something like that. Julie's at 42-0. Ron is at 42-17. Does anybody think Mississippi State has a chance? Has anybody got a prediction that has them winning? Daryl, that's a pretty good. I kind of like that one. 33-7. John is at 55-12. I just don't know if we can get 55 points, folks. Here's a 35-10. That's right about where I was. What did I say? 37-13, I think is what I was. Let's see. Purnell, you're pretty close to what I got. Forte is going, man, 42. A lot of people are liking the number 42. Vols by 31. Now, True Star is being very conservative, 27-9. He's assuming they will not score a touchdown on us. Here's Jeff England, 28-10. My brother was at 30-15, which is an odd number. That was Junebug. Chilmont, I think Chilmont was by 50. Django's 52-6. Han Solo. Oh, Han. I hope surely we'll do better than that. But if we win by that, that's going to win and survive, I guess. 52. I'm seeing 52 and 42 a lot. Go Big Orange has got 35-13. Close to what I have. There's another one that's real close. All right. 4 minutes to go. I'm going to let you go so you can go watch the game. You don't want to watch me during the game. I get too wild. I get too crazy. Might make a rear end out of myself. Let me leave you with something good here. The same thing I always leave you with when we're got an SEC game, especially like this, and we've already gotten beat by Arkansas, which we can't have any more losses.
He's hooking. He's hooking. Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Yeah, folks, there's no tomorrow. All right. 37-13 is where I'm at. All right, we'll see how we'll find out after the game. I'll do a live show after the game, of course. And I'm hoping it's a really good one. And Nico's got like 300 yards plus. with about 2 or 3 touchdowns, maybe a running touchdown, something like that. We'll see how it plays out. See y'all after the game.